Hello, and welcome back to the Four Horsemen. My name is Paul, representing Diecast Graveyard. Myself, along with Andrew from Maple Leaf Customs, Harolyn from Go Bears Diecast Workshop, and Tom Ward from Caliber 50 Customs make up the Four Horsemen. Well, this month's theme is a Shelby Cobra, a beautiful Hot Wheels Shelby Cobra, and the theme is old NASCAR. So we're going to take this car and paint it up and make it look like an old NASCAR paint job and have a lot of fun with it. I've really been looking forward to this build, so this is going to be great. And this month's guest horseman, Charles Diecast Garage. Let's see what he's got up his sleeve, and we'll have a lot of fun today. Go ahead, grab your favorite adult beverage, sit back and relax as we do today's Four Horsemen build. Let's go ahead and get started.
It's time to start the autopsy.
I've already drilled out the post, so let's see what we got here. Here's the body. We're going to go ahead and get that taken care of and get it a nice coat of primer in there. Here's the base. We'll definitely do a wheel swap on that. Here's the interior. And here's the windshield. Let's go ahead and get this stripped down, get it painted up with some primer, and we'll go from there. Okay, here I'm using Tamiya Surface Primer. I love this product, and it's one of the few things I'll use out of a rattle can. But what about our theme? I've decided to do a paint job from Curtis Turner, who drove this car in 1956. I like the color on this because it's unusual, and you know, let's go ahead and try this out. The paint I'm going to use today is Chroma Air. Now this is from the folks at Spray Gunner. This is a fantastic product. One, because it's airbrush ready and it's an acrylic based paint, but it's water based, so that's really cool too. I'm going to use the orange, a little bit of white, and we're going to mix up a color that comes close to what we decided on the car. Now this is a little bit on the light side, but you know what? I like the way it looks, so I went ahead and kept it the way it is. But I painted it all up, got a nice clear coat on there, and now we're ready to go ahead and put on some fancy looking decals. Alright, we got the car ready to go. We're going to put on some of this microset. Now I printed up these decals with my iColor 560 printer. Now this is a true white toner printer, folks, and everything that's printed here automatically gets printed with white underneath it, so it'll show up on any color car. A black car, a blue car, a white car, in this case here, a salmon orange colored car. But all these decals were made with my iColor 560. If you're interested in hearing about this printer, just let me know, and I'll set up an appointment with you to talk, and we'll hopefully get you on your way to making your own decals. Anyway, so I took some really nice measurements of this car, took some pictures, and laid out the decals the way I wanted to. Now this, I'm really pleased with the way it turns out. I mean, here it says 26. It's got Curtis Turner on there, and then some of the sponsorship decals from his old NASCAR race car. Here we go. Here's the other side. And it was really easy to lay these out. Now you can use any program you want to put into this decal printer. I happen to use CorelDRAW, but I also use a sign making program called Vinyl Master Pro. And I do mostly all my design work in that program. I export it out as a PNG file, send it to that printer, lay it out the way I want to, and print them all out on my Uninet Aqua Clear paper. This was a lot of fun designing the paint job and the decals for this car. It's one of the things that I truly enjoy about this hobby. when I was using my design software, and in this particular case I was using my Vinyl Master Pro software, what I did is I took a picture of the car, brought it into the program, and I used an eyedropper and sampled the color that I had of the car, and that's how I got the numbers on the back decals to match the color of the car. Also, when I go to put on these cubic inch decals, or the horsepower decals, I did the same thing and used the color off the car to match it to the decals. This is going to definitely be sweet. Make sure you get them in the position you want. And then use that Q-tip to squeeze the excess water out of there, or in this case, the microset. Now be careful when you're using these tweezers or whatever you're using to move those around, because they'll definitely can dig into the decal if you push a little bit too hard. Let's put this one more sponsor logo on the back and we'll be done with this portion of the build. Make sure you check out the other builds from the other Horsemen and everybody else that's participating in the build. Now, I will have a recap video here very soon with all the cars of the people that were participating in this build. And like I said, make sure that you go see them. That's looking fantastic. Now later on, I went in and I detailed in the headlights, the tail lights, and the signal lights on this car. And it turned out fantastic. Let's go ahead and take care of the wheels now. All right, here we got the base of the car. We're going to pull those wheels out of there. And we're going to put some beautiful Samed wheels on there. But the first thing we need to do is widen out that channel so we can get the axle back in there for the new wheels. Make sure you don't stab yourself in the finger. Hey, does that sound like the voice of experience? There we go. There's the Samed wheels there. Now you can get your Samed wheels at samedwheels.com. Please check out what Enrique has to offer because he's got a fantastic product. Now there's no need to glue the wheels in here because the interior of the car holds those axles in place. And there it is. And they'll roll nice and free. Now here we've got all of our parts. Here's the body, all detailed up and decaled up, ready to go. That looks fantastic. Here's those new beautiful Samed wheels on the base ready to go. We got the windshield and we got the interior. Let's go ahead and put everything together and give my creation life.
Lies! Lies! Do you hear me? Give my creation life!
And this is what we started with. This HotWheels Shelby Cobra. Now these cars are readily available if you want to try this yourself, but I hope you're participating in the build. We took the car apart, we evaluated what we had. We decided what NASCAR or old NASCAR paint job we wanted to do. We got it all laid out and painted up. I designed those decals with my iColor 560 printer, and again, let me know if you want to talk about that. I'll be happy to talk to you. And once we printed them out, we put the decals on there, detailed the car all up, put it all back together, and we'll get to see the result here. And this is how it turned out. Look how beautiful this car turned out. And as I always tell you folks, you can do this too. Follow my videos. Go into the playlist. Look at the how-to sections. Look at the other videos that I've put out for different customs and restorations, etc. But not just myself. Check out Andrew's Maple Leaf Customs. Beautiful cars. He's a fantastic builder and designer. You're going to truly enjoy his page. Check out Go Bears Diecast Workshop. Check out Tom at Caliber 50 Customs. And also our latest and new horseman, Tom from Spork Syndicate, who will be starting as a horseman in January. But he's also the guest horseman for next month. So be prepared for that. That's going to be a lot of fun. But check out everybody else's build once we do the recap video and see what they have to offer and what they put out. Here's some glamour shots of the car. Look how nice this turned out, folks. It's fantastic. I truly enjoy this hobby. Here's another view from another angle. This turned out great. I had so much fun with this today. I want to thank you for joining me today at the Four Horsemen. We got a lot of other videos coming up. We got the brand new schedule and Four Horsemen Diecast YouTube page. Check out the 2024 schedule. We're only doing themes next year, so it's going to be great. Send your glamour shot to fourhorsemendiecast@gmail.com. It's due the last day of the month. Please do not send any pictures earlier than 5 days before. Now, only send me one good picture, please, because that's all I'm going to use anyway. But send me your best picture, and if you have a logo, send that also, because I want to give credit where credit is due. But this was a great time today. I truly, truly enjoyed it. Again, thanks for joining me on the Four Horsemen Diecast. Make sure you subscribe to the Four Horsemen Diecast YouTube page, and also subscribe to Diecast Graveyard and all the other folks that participate in these builds. Thank you so much, and cheers.